Hi, this is Jennet Ingle, the 5-Minute Reedmaker. If you're watching this on YouTube, would you go ahead and click subscribe? Thank you very much. In the last couple of weeks, I've been working with my 0 to Reedmaker class, and a lot of them are having trouble getting their reed to crow on day 1. By which I mean when they work on their day 1 scrape. They're having a hard time getting to the crow. So I shared with them the other night, and I will share with you now, my little hack to make sure that vibration really does start when I want it to, and that it's easy for me to get the crow. So I thought I would share sort of a hack to get you more immediately to vibration and a crow on day 1. Here's my blank, which is still fully barked, but which I have soaked for a little while. And as you know, I start my day 1 scrape with a long scrape that first slopes from about 8 millimeters back out to the tip, and then removes bark behind that. And in an ideal world, after I do this and clip it open, I should have a little bit of vibration already. But I feel as though a lot of my reed makers in my 0 to Reedmaker group do not have vibration right away at this point. More like this. Because of course the thing is still brutally heavy, and you know, we've been taught to be delicate with our reed scraping, and so they just haven't taken enough off, and so they're handicapped already when they start to build a tip in at this point. It's going to be hard for vibrations to not only start in the tip, but to start moving through the heart. So here's a little hack that may get you to vibrations much sooner. After I've opened my day 1 reed, after long scraping it, if I don't have like a satisfying beep, which I absolutely do not, maybe I'm just going to redo that long scrape with a plaque in. So starting at around 64, 65 millimeters, and not trying to build a rooftop or do any sort of angling of the scrape, I'm just going to think about the left plane and the right plane and scrape straight up with the grain as though I'm still long scraping. Going pretty actively downhill through the tip. And maybe just doing this much will give me the beginning of that beep. Now, this is not a reed that will crow yet, right? Because it has no rooftop. It has no separation between the tip and the windows or the heart, but it does have immediate vibration because I have established slope. And so now, when I go to build that rooftop in and separate the tip from the heart, I actually expect that it will become very easy for me to get the initial beep. That's what the tip gives me, and the crow. That is what the slope into the heart gives me. And we've been told to be careful in the heart and not over scrape, and that is exactly correct, right? We've been told that the tip begins at 65, which it does, and that the heart should be heavy behind it, which it should. But if I think about my slope as starting at 64, just within the heart a little bit, going downhill, that doesn't mean I'm thin at starting at 64. It means that I'm beginning the slope. In the same way that a crescendo, when you see it in your music, doesn't mean loud. It means start soft and get loud. The slope doesn't mean get thin. It means start big and get thin. But by creating a little element of slope before I even start the construction process, I bet I have a crow right now. And sure enough, it's a pretty well-organized crow. You can hear the 2 octaves very easily, and that's because the sides of my tip are the thinnest part. And it's relatively easy for that lower crow to come in, and that's because I've got enough slope and transition into the heart. So that is an easy way to get your reed crowing fast. I hope this has been helpful. I hope this has helped you to more easily access the vibration and the crow in your reed, even very early in your process. This has been a 5-minute Reedmaker lesson. You can follow these short videos here on YouTube. You can subscribe if you wish. I hope you will. If you need to reach me to order reeds or cane, or to ask me a question that I might be able to answer in a future 5-minute Reedmaker episode, you can find me at jennetingle.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.